Hey guys, and welcome to yet another video. This one about alternate characters. People ask if alternate characters are worth doing in this. Generally, I would say no. You might play a standard character and a seasonal character so that you can get the seasonal stuff, but having alternate characters on standard is basically not gonna be something that you want to do. You're not going to spend a lot of time playing alternate characters because you're going to want to be playing your strongest character. Now, if you're really into build variety, obviously you can use them for that. But this video is about the other uses for alt characters, which is primarily storage and guild stuff. And I'm going to go through that really quick. So, as you progress through the game, especially when you get to end game, you are going to end up with a ludicrous amount of chaos cards. You're not gonna be able to keep up with them. Even if you've got all 5 slots and everything crafting in the alchemy the entire time, you're not gonna be able to keep up eventually. Now this isn't a bad thing, okay? People are like, what do we do with all these maps? Now you can do stuff with the maps. You can combine them to try and get legendary ones. You could combine them to try to get unique ones. Or you could use them as darkness energy fuel for your maps. I talked about that in a different video, and I don't remember which one, but you can use that by going to the thing. This is where alt characters come in really handy, because alt characters can be backpacks. They can be storage. They can be mules, as they are typically called. What I do, I have 2 different kinds of mules. There's one that I will have 1 of, and then the other one that I will, by the end of the season, have a whole bunch of. At the moment, I've only got the 2, and we're going to go to them really quick, and I'm going to explain what they're for, and again, especially as a free-to-play player, these are things you will probably want. So, mule character number 1. This character exists to hold stuff that I don't want to get rid of, because it could become important later. But I don't want to hold on my main storage. So if we look in their backpack, I've got a whole bunch of unique cores. Everyone tells me just get rid of them. I'm fully expecting that they're going to do something at some point. And there's no harm in holding them. So I store them in here. I've got a ton of identification scrolls. I'm never going to go through this many, but I don't want to get rid of them because I'm a pack rat. And why not keep them? Darkness energy bundles. Unless you are running very, very high maps, I run 147s basically all day, and I never burn through enough darkness energy to be in a deficit. So I keep them, again, because who knows what they're going to turn into in the future. Maybe darkness energies can become very powerful for something else. Excess orbs, because on my main character I have maxed out all of the orbs. And I store the extra ones here in case I decide to run an alt character and actually play it and max it out. I keep them there in case my friends need some and I can throw them on the auction house. Or if they raise the max cap for orbs later, I'm ready to go. Some trading keys that I have got through the battle passes. Formulas that I'm not using currently. And sealed runes that I don't want to sell because they're probably not worth much, or I want to keep them in case a friend needs one or an alt character needs one. So that's mule number 1. It's just stuff that I don't want to get rid of. If you're a free-to-play player, you can shunt materials into one. Mule number 2 is the one that there will be multiple of by the end of the season. This character exists for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to hold maps. This guy is completely full. He's got 3 spots. I'm going to actually remove these. He has 3 spots. That's all he does. He holds tier 10 yellow maps. You are going to get them so quickly, and especially by the end of the season, you're going to be flooded with these things. If you're playing heavy, and they serve a purpose. People are like, just get rid of them, use them for materials, do whatever. At the end of every season, your maps get converted to tokens or cards. I can't remember what they're called, but it doesn't matter. And those can be used to buy stuff in the next season. And primarily the important thing is you can buy Vespers. So if you fill your normal storage full of them, you'll get a bunch. But if you can stack 7 characters, 300 each, that is so many points of conversion that you can use to get stuff. And that's really good. And I feel like that's worth noting. The other thing for alternate characters, once you get a character to Act 2, I have not done that with either of those mules because that's not what they're for. Once you get to Act 2 with a mule, you can join a guild. And every day, if you have the currency, you can go to your guild and donate the maximum amount of gold. Or if you have spare guild tokens, you can donate them. Why would you do this? Well, the guild base has some really good stuff at the guild vendor. And they can only be purchased with guild points. Since you can donate on each character, you can get 1,000 a day if you're donating gold, and you can get 3,000 a day if you're donating gold and tokens. You can come in and purchase stuff. This one is useless. The second tab, though, has the guild special rune chest, which if you've played at all, there are runes in here that are currently only accessible in here. With the new dev notes, we know that some of these are not going to be exclusive to here anymore, but right now, and especially for the next 3 weeks, we're guaranteed that this is the only source of certain runes, and they're very powerful. This one at the bottom, totem activation upon using enhanced skill. I have been playing since day 1, and I have used mule characters to purchase every day, and I have purchased 10 million of these chests, and I've still not got this thing, and I want it. So it's really good if you're trying to get stuff to come in and do this every day. Again, just the gold will get you one of these every single day. If you are early on and still trying to synth runes for things, you can purchase weekly 3 rare unstable bundles at 3,000 each. So again, either every 3 days you can do one, or every day you could do one. These will give you one unstable skill rune and 1 unstable link rune every day. 3 days, all 3 chests, and you can get yourself a link rune or move towards the mileage, which is important. Magic unstable rune bundle, same thing except for magic. Down here in the last one, the high formula book selection chest. People make this mistake all the time buying this, think that you can get the stat orbs with it. You can't. You can only get the damage formulas, and they're not disenchantable. They're not worth anything other than getting them one time. I have purchased all of them myself because I am a completionist and a crazy person, but generally you're only going to purchase your main skills damage book and then run the orbs. If you want to purchase them all so that you can turn your materials into orbs and then try to sell them, that's a way to do it as well. But for the most part, you're just going to buy one of these for your main character's damage. Memory expansion stones, I haven't yet, but generally every week I purchase all of these because I run a lot of constellations and leveling them up to legendary is a pain. So this is a little bit of help. The Star of Regression is another important thing in here. You can only buy 1 a month, and they are used for regressing a legendary piece of gear down to a rare so that you can re-legendary it and try to get a better legendary skill, or legendary affix. They are definitely worth doing, and again, if you're running an alt character, this is 10 days worth of gold, so that's 2 million gold. You can get one of these, and I recommend getting these even if currently you're not planning on doing this, because later on when you go, oh, I really need to regress my weapon to get a better thing, and you go to do it and you don't have any, and then you gotta wait a month to try and get more of them. Now, these do drop, and there are other sources of these, but this is a free, effectively, source. The guild exclusive essence chest, you can buy 3, no, that's the endless one. I'm thinking the growth material, sorry, growth material. These are definitely worth purchasing. Again, if you are running alt characters where you can dump the stuff in, there's a lot of good stuff in that chest. The exclusive essence chest, if you've got a ton of extra, is worth doing if you've already bought your Star of Regression that week, or that month, but For the most part, it really comes down to this guild special rune chest, so that's a good use of the thing. As far as I am concerned, that is the only purpose to have alts, is guild and storage. If I am wrong, again, if you personally have alts because you like to play build variety, that's totally okay, and I support you in enjoying the game, but for the most part, that's it as far as I'm concerned. I hope this video helps people, especially you free-to-play players, because getting that extra storage is really, really handy, and that's it, really. If I made a mistake in this video, please let me know in the comments, and I will put a correction in the description. Also, in the description will be a link to my Twitch if you are a Twitch user and want to come hang out and talk about the game or just have questions. Feel free to come ask me. I love to help, which is why I make all these videos. For now, I'm gonna go lay down. I had a long day, and I want to go lay down because I gotta go rock climb later. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyways, guys, stay safe out there. Enjoy the game and stuff.